as I was looking at what's hot right now in green IT, I came across the Nest. And then I started digging, and holy cow, how are they creating all this buzz around basically a home thermostat? And there's been other intelligent thermostats before, but there's an Apple Touch here. How could a device as simple as a thermostat create the sort of buzz that's been creating?
So the picture you're painting, number one, is, forget about the functionality of it, but what they've done is take an unsexy item like a thermostat and really made it hip-hop, one of the cool kids, an item that you want to play with, a one-touch, a sensor type of thing. I'm reading, again, one of his comments, and when he was asked, Tony Fidel, about the first impressions of the thermostat, they looked like computers from the 90s. They were horribly looking things, talking about some of the old ones.
When Apple took the PC, which looked like a computer from the 90s or the 80s, and then the Macintosh, and then the iPod, and so on and so on. So in a way, not surprisingly, they're following the Apple playbook. What we like to do in the lab is kind of break things down. So there's basically 5 things that I see that have been behind the success of this launch. This is about a month ago. Number one, it's about PR. So if you look at all the news coverage for this, it's still underpinning this campaign is solid PR. It's the blocking and tackling of, yes, there's some social, they've got about 4,000 followers on Twitter, they have some fans on Facebook, but really the social channels kind of teased this. It really was about initially PR. The other lesson here, another one of them, number 2, I would say, is the video. So how do you explain what the value is? You do a video. They're not reinventing the wheel, they're creating an interpretation of the wheel. It's a sexier wheel. 2 other things, there's a backstory here. And they're playing up, if you look at the PR, it's featuring former Apple SVP, iPod lead engineer. They're creating a story behind the invention of the product that's as interesting potentially as the product. And then they're creating scarcity. So after the initial wave of PR, now you see that it's already sold out through early 2012. So I think they're following a classic Apple playbook here. It's PR, it's social support, there's some cute video, there's a great backstory. You want to learn about how this was invented. There's scarcity, and then, oh, by the way, we didn't really reinvent the wheel. We've created a better, sexier, more fun wheel.